All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Family Martial Arts Academy Living Room Edition. My name is Dr. Bryan Stoops. I have a lot of different martial arts titles. Lately, though, I've just been using my academic title. Some of the kids that I teach on Roosevelt Island will call me Coach Bryan or Sifu Bryan, and that's totally fine. This is kind of a new way of doing class, and we thought we'd offer the class because I'm getting bored of not teaching martial arts because it's one of my favorite things to do. So the curriculum is a blended curriculum. It's got martial arts from all over the world. In my organization, whether that's in a proper martial arts school or in a living room, we study martial arts and the cultures that they come from all over the world. So what we're going to do is we're going to learn the salutation, the way that we bow into class. And then my daughter Katana she'll actually be helping me for all 2.5 hours of class tonight, but definitely during the kids' class. And we'll really put a lot of our attention into the first level requirements, which are the yellow belt requirements. And so anyways, everybody right hand make a fist, left hand go over it. This is the salutation for the Chinese martial arts that we train. That right hand fist, put it up to your forehead, and your left hand goes over your heart. This is for the Filipino martial arts that we train. The biggest mistake that people make is they'll put their left hand over their stomach, and it's supposed to be up here over your heart, all right? The Thai salutation is right here. It's one of the easiest ones. You don't even need to lean over when you do. This is called the Y position. You can just hold this right here. So this is for the Thai martial arts from Thailand. Okay, we go from probably the easiest one to the hardest one for most everybody. Your left hand in this position makes a table for your right hand. And this is for the Indonesian martial arts that we're going to be studying. The left hand that made the table, just drop it at your side. Make a fist with your right hand. I'm going to move over so I don't hit you. Tap your chest, and then it goes palm down at your side. This is for French martial arts and a system called Dog Brothers Martial Arts. I know that's a funny name for a martial arts system, but that's one of the systems that we train. Japanese is really easy. We keep our eyes up, and we just give a little bow like that. So now we're in, we've bowed in. At the end of the class, we're gonna bow out as well. And everybody who's joining us again, sorry, we had a setting issue with the way the meeting was set up, but now we're good. Make sure that the mute button for you in the lower left-hand corner of your screen is clicked. That way, right now, you're muted, and later we'll definitely have an opportunity to take questions, okay? So we're gonna warm up. We're just gonna do big arm circles to the front. We don't wanna do any of this cold. We're gonna do a lot of punching. Okay, backwards. Big arm circles backwards. All right. Palms out and medium-sized circles to the front. Good. Backwards. Nice. All right, and then palms down, everybody. Small circles to the front. Your shoulders might be burning just a little bit, and that's good. That means we're warming up. And now we're going to go backwards. Awesome. Okay, I call these alternating hugs. You just let your arms relax and switch which arm is on top and which is on the bottom. And this just takes all that tension out of your shoulders. Because again, we're going to be doing some punching straight out the gate, and I don't want anybody working cold. Okay, awesome. Great job. Everybody take your left hand, put it on top of your right hand, and gently press your right hand down. Again, we're going to be doing some punching. I don't want anybody working cold. I don't want anybody injuring their wrists. So this is what we want to do. All right, you're basically putting yourself in a wrist lock here to warm up. All right, now we're gonna go palm up. This is my left hand. You're gonna grab the fingers of your right hand and stretch it out like this. This way we're not working cold. All right, very good. Now take your right hand, put it on top of your left hand, push it down. So basically, we're going to do the same stretches with the other hand now, on the other hand. All right, palm up, left hand, palm up, left hand. Grab your fingers, palm down with your right hand, and stretch it out here. All right. And then everybody just shake your hands out like this. Again, we want to get all that tension out of our hands, out of our wrists, so that we're ready to work. Okay, everybody put your knees together, hands on your knees, and just, I'm gonna change the angle just a little bit, okay? Everybody rotate your knees one direction. Oh, that's okay. Go the other way. We're going to do a little bit of light warm-up for the lower body. We're probably not going to get into as much kicking today, though. We'll see, but it'll be low kicking. Okay, very nice. Great job. Everybody come up. Hands on your hips. Feet about shoulder width apart. And we're going to go hip rotations. One direction. Okay? Everybody, if you're just joining us, in the lower left-hand corner, there's a mute button. Just make sure you're muted.
Venga, va. No se lo oye más alto. Mira, aquí estamos nosotros. Vamos, venga, dale.
So again, if you're just joining us, look in the left-hand corner of the screen. There's a microphone that says mute. Make sure that your mute button is clicked. Okay, that way the only audio for right now will be me. And then later we'll definitely have time for you to ask some questions, okay? All right, very nice. So we're gonna put our left side in front and right side rear. So everybody put your left side in front and your right side in the rear. Once again, please make sure you have your interface muted so that we're not hearing, okay? Lower left-hand corner of your screen, there's a microphone, an icon of a microphone, and it says mute. Make sure that's muted for me so that the audio is clean. Okay, so the left side is in front. This is my left hand. So my left hand and my left foot are in front. My right hand, this is my right hand, and this is my left leg. My right hand and my right side are in the rear. So we call this a left lead. That means that the left side of your body is in front, okay? So we need to learn our basic punches. Your lead straight punch, your left straight punch is your jab, okay? And I want everybody in a left lead. I imagine most people are right-handed, but whether you're right-handed or left-handed, I want everybody to learn this in a left lead. So my left straight punch is my jab. My right straight punch is my cross. So jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, and freeze. Okay, now some ideas here. Relax one second. Some ideas on the straight punch. When you, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. When you throw the jab or the cross, I'm going to drop this hand on purpose for a second. See how I'm covering my jaw with my shoulder. So the same side shoulder of the arm that's punching, I want that covering my jaw. The other hand, I want you to imagine, this is my expression I always use in class. I want you to imagine that this hand is glued, super glued to your face so that you're protected. And then I want the third point of protection, I want your elbow in. Okay, so we call this 3 points of protection. 1, 2, 3. At any point, if I stick my chin out, or if I flare my arm, or if I open this, at any point, if I don't have all 3 points of protection, well, I'm very vulnerable to getting hit, even though I'm punching. So keep that in mind. All right, here we go. Here's my jab and my cross. My jab and my cross. Let's learn the rest of the punches. Bring your right hand back. Slap. That's with the lead hand only. Slap. Okay? slap. And I want you to imagine, literally, face me, I'm not gonna hit you, don't worry, okay, that you're coming, boom, to the side and slapping as hard as you can, but putting, see how I'm rotating? Putting a little bit of your body mechanics behind it. Because what makes all punches strong is the body mechanics. If you had to have big arms to hit hard, well, only people with giant arms would be able to hit hard. And that's not true. You got to put your body behind it. So let's review everything. Everybody jab with me. And everybody cross. And then everybody slap. And with the same hand, everybody body slap. Good, so that's the fourth punch. So let's review everything again. The jab, the cross, the slap, and when I just say slap by itself, the slap is always to the face, okay? Then I'll say body slap, and it goes low. All right, so we have this, which is one of my favorite things to train on, which is it's like a punching bag style, but it's a face, okay? So hold this for me, okay? So if this is Katana's face, my jab hits straight, my cross hits straight, my slap hits either the jaw or sometimes we go for the eardrum, and then the body slap is the only one that I can't show on this, boom, because it would go to the body, okay? So we need to add 2 more punches on both sides, and then we can start with our combination. So everybody review with me again. Here we go. Jab, left punch. Cross, right punch. Slap with the lead hand, the left hand only. Then reset that. Body slap with the same hand. Okay, drop down a little bit to your left side, and your left hand comes up. That's the lead uppercut. Then I come down to my right side a little bit. My right hand comes off my face. I don't open, because when I open, that's when I get hit. I've got to come down, bring my body down, and let my punch come off my face. Bring my body down and let my punch come off my face. So we tend to only throw the slap and the body slap with the lead hand. The uppercut we do on both sides. So let's review, all of you, let's review together everything we have. Left side in front, jab, lead straight punch, cross, rear straight punch, slap with the lead hand to the face or the ear, body slap, same hand, the left hand, drop down a little bit, lead uppercut, drop down a little bit to your right, rear uppercut. Last 2 punches, lead hammer fist. Use the bottom of your hand, come down on the target. Rear hammer fist. Okay, lead left hammer fist, rear right hammer fist. So let me show you on Katana. Katana's going to hold for me. Let me show you with the training device here where all the punches would hit. So the jab goes to the face. The cross goes straight to the face. The hook, again, the jaw, the side of the face, maybe the ear. The body hook, of course, would go to the body, or the body slap, excuse me, would go to the body. I come, hold this up just a little higher. I drop down, boom, and I come up. Somebody like my height, there you go. A little, I'm a little shorter than that, okay? Lead uppercut, rear uppercut. So that's everybody, that's what I was saying. The uppercuts, I'll hold this. The uppercuts are only dangerous when you open, because it's usually in this moment when you open that, bop, you get hit. So instead I come low, pop, and I come up, rear uppercut, okay? Then lastly, hammer fist, okay? So let's switch sides. So these are all our basic punches, and in 1 minute we're gonna do combinations. But everybody's gotta know the building blocks before we move forward. Lead straight punch is the jab. Rear straight punch is the cross. Left hand or lead hand, slap. And then I would be in range. For this one is the only one. Body slap. Make sure you guys are muted, please, okay? And then lead uppercut, rear uppercut, lead hammer fist, rear hammer fist. And for the hammer fist, I'll take this. The temples, these are the temples, or the jaw makes an excellent target. You want to, I'm not going to hit you. You want to make sure you don't get in the habit of trying to hammer fist the skull. The skull is one of the hardest bones in the body. So the temples or the jaw is very good. Okay, so now Katana is going to show our boxing 3 count. She's going to do combinations. And I want everybody to do it in the air as we move along. As soon as I find my focus mitts, which are here. All right. Okay. And for all the parents watching or listening, I am planning on making this a regular weekly thing, Mondays and Wednesdays, 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern time. You can adjust for your own time zone. If you want to train with your children or help them train, that would be awesome. And these are just focus mitts. You can see how old these are. I've had these for like 10 years. Of course, you probably have to do mail order, and I don't know what that looks like right now. But if you wanted to get a pair of these, that would be great. Otherwise, if you're unable to, you can always just hold empty-handed and have your child hit lightly if you're training with your child. All right, everybody. So let's do the combinations together, all right? So left side in front. Katana's got her left side in front. So number 1, go nice and slow. Triple jab. 1, 2, 3. So let me see everybody. Triple jab. Throw that jab out there 3 times in a row. Triple jab. That's the first boxing 3 count. Okay. Next combination. I'm going to show it first, and then she's going to do it. Jab, cross, jab. Nice and slow. Jab, cross, jab. So that's the next one. So a lead straight punch, rear straight punch, lead straight punch. Jab, cross, jab. Okay. Now, if you're holding for this, parents or sibling, your right hand faces straight at the person. I'm just talking about the person who's holding their hands or the focus mitts. And then the left glove is going to go perpendicular like this. So watch this combination, nice and slow. Jab, cross, slap. Nice and slow. Jab, cross, slap. So again, that's lead straight punch, rear straight punch, lead slap. Okay, and we're going to have 3 or 4 more variations that are going to start with jab, cross. Okay, so the next one, jab, cross, body slap. Nice and slow. Good. Again, don't flare your elbows. Jab, that's it. Jab, cross, body slap. Nice job. One more time. Jab, cross, body slap. That's it. Okay, then we're going to go to jab, cross, lead uppercut. That's it. And see the way Katana lowers her body and her uppercut comes off her face. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be dropping your lead hand, because if you drop your lead hand, that's usually when you're going to get hit, and that's bad. We don't want you getting hit. Okay? And then jab, cross, lead, hammer fist. Okay, so does everybody see the hold? Jab, cross, nice and slow. Lead, hammer fist. That's the next combination. Yeah, nice. I see some of you, the way that it looks for me is some of you pop up in the feed and I can see what you're doing. So everybody looks pretty good. Keep those hands up. We don't ever want to do this. This is really important. Throw a triple jab and then just drop your hands. Okay, triple jab. No, triple jab, 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 jab. The other side.
Sorry.
You're fine. And then drop that. Okay, so that's hard for her to do because she has good form. Sometimes when people do these, triple jab, if that's the combo, and then they just kind of forget that they were training martial arts and they get lazy and they drop their hands. So don't do that. throw whatever combination you were throwing and keep your hands up and stay active. We're gonna throw those again. We're gonna do those again, and I'm gonna hold those for you with no focus mitts because I can see some of you are at home training your kids and you don't have focus mitts. So let's break down how to oven glove. I love it. See an oven mitt. That's very innovative. An oven mitt. If you have a baseball glove, if you have boxing gloves, you can use any of that. That's awesome innovation. Okay, so let me break this down because again, I'm seeing in the feed some parents are holding for their kids. So let me break this down for we call the person who's holding the mitts or the oven gloves the feeder. Okay, so the feeder, you're feeding the trainee whatever they need to learn the combinations. So the first one, you're just holding up your left hand and the person is throwing triple jab. So everybody throw triple jab in the air right now. Go. Okay, triple jab is the first combination. Then for number 2, you're holding both of your hands with the palms facing the trainee. Okay, so it's going to go jab, cross, jab. Jab, cross, jab. One more time. Jab, cross, jab. Everybody throw jab, cross, jab in the air. Lead straight punch, rear straight punch, lead straight punch. Jab, cross, jab. All right, looking pretty good. Then it's going to change just a little bit. Your right hand is always going to face the trainee. Your left hand is going to change based on what the third punch is. So for the next one, I'm going to hold kind of perpendicular, and it's going to go jab, cross, slap. Nice and slow. Good. One more time. Jab, cross, slap. Everybody in the air, let me see you throw jab, cross, slap. That's it. If you're holding, drop your left hand down to about stomach level, and it's still perpendicular, and now we're throwing jab, cross, body slap. Body slap. Jab, cross, body slap. Beautiful. Okay? So then we're going to hold like this. Right hand's going to face the trainee. Left hand's going to hold up or palm down. Jab, cross, lead, uppercut. Nice job. One more time. Everybody throw jab, cross, lead, uppercut. That's it. Jab, cross, lead, uppercut. The last one from this family is jab, cross, lead, hammer fist. So for the hammer fist, my left hand, I kind of hold it out to the side so that she can throw that hammer fist. Jab, cross, lead, hammer fist. Let me see everybody jab, cross, lead, hammer fist. Jab, cross, lead, hammer fist. All right. Now we're ready to move on to the next family of punches. This will be really easy for everybody. This is cross, X, cross. So you're going to start with a cross. The lead hand punch is going to change a few times in a row, and you're going to end with a cross. Okay? So number 1, both palms facing the trainee, cross, jab, cross. Everybody throw cross, jab, cross. Cross, jab, cross. So it's nice and slow. Rear hand, lead hand, rear hand now. Cross, jab, cross. Let me see everybody throw cross, jab, cross in the air. Cross, jab, cross. All right, looking good. Now, my left hand, if I'm holding, I'm gonna hold perpendicular. Cross, slap, cross. Cross, slap, cross. Cross, slap, cross. One more time. Cross, slap, cross. Got it. Nice job. Lower this left hand down to stomach range. Cross, body slap, cross. Get in the left lead though. Okay. Cross, body slap, cross. Nice job. Again, cross, body slap, cross. Everybody throw cross, body slap, cross. Good. Rear hand, lead hand, rear hand. Nice job. Everybody throw cross, uppercut, cross. Cross, uppercut, cross. Cross, uppercut, cross. One more time. Cross, lead, uppercut, cross. So this whole series is going rear hand, lead hand, rear hand. That looks pretty good. And then if we're holding, turn this left hand out for the hammer fist. Cross, hammer fist, cross. Nice. Again. One more time. Cross, everybody cross, hammer fist, cross. Let me see everybody throwing cross, hammer fist, cross. All right, looking pretty good. Okay, very good. Let's transition out of our, this is Western boxing as part of our Jeet Kune Do requirements. We're gonna move into the Filipino martial arts. So, you know, earlier when we were setting up, my wife was asking me, "You're not doing any sticks, are you?" And I said, "Yes, we're doing sticks, but we're gonna train with these soft sticks." If you don't have something, which I imagine most people don't, if you don't have something like this at home, well, you know what? Here, I see this pencil. You could easily, nice and slow and safely, you could use this pencil. I see this. That looks great. This is a 3-hole punch. Okay, I could easily train what we're going to learn here with my 3-hole punch. For some of my actual youth, younger people out there, you probably have some toys, maybe some Nerf toys or stuff like that, that could be, oh, that's a good idea. We were just doing a little pre-spring clean. Well, I guess spring is starting soon anyway, so some spring cleaning. If I had nothing else at all, I could easily use this duster if I really had to. Go put that back so we don't make a mess. Thank you, okay? So I see everybody grabbing different objects and let me see what people have because it's small. Oh, these are awesome. Everybody's got something. Fantastic. All right, we're ready to train. So yeah, katana, give me that. Katana brought out, very often in class, for my youth classes, we train very often with soft sticks, but in reality, this is what we call a live stick. It's made out of rattan, which is very much like bamboo, and getting hurt with one of these hurts a lot. Now, real quickly, put these back, keep your soft stick. It's very fair when you're learning Filipino martial arts to say, well, when am I ever going to be walking down the street with a stick? Odds are never. But what's super cool about the Filipino martial arts, and the last few seconds, like the last 60 seconds, demonstrated this, what the Filipino martial arts give you is the ability to pick up any object if you had to and weaponize it. Okay?
Jacket.
Yeah. Umbrella, well, a jacket would be more flexible weapons, but definitely an umbrella, some of the objects that I see people holding. Okay? So, well, you can use a jacket, but jacket's a flexible weapon. So that's in a different category.
And you can do whatever you want.
That's in a different category of weapons. So, all right. So everybody, I want you to put your training weapon in your right hand. Your right hand. And now, and I'm assuming everybody's right-handed. If you are left-handed, you can have it in your left hand, and you're going to have your left side forward. But most of the population is right-handed. So we're going to have whatever you're training with in your right hand, and we're going to put your right side forward now.
And keep your other hand up.
Yeah, we'll cover that. In the beginning, some martial arts, you're going to learn them out of a right lead. Some martial arts, you're going to learn them out of a left lead. Eventually, you won't even think about it, and it won't matter. So just trust me for now. Okay, so we're all in a right lead. We have a right side forward. Wherever you're all training, kids, please make sure we're not going to swing whatever object you have very hard, but please do make sure you have enough room. You're not going to hit the computer. You're not going to break something on a shelf. Please make sure you have enough room to actually do this. So right side is forward. The weapon is in our right hand. As Katana was saying, the left hand, the unarmed hand, which we call the live hand, it's got to be up. It can be here. It can be here. It can be here. Sometimes when people are new, I'll have people grab their shirt to help them remember to keep that hand up. The only place that it can't be is down here, because this stick is usually whizzing through the air, the tip of that stick at over 100 miles an hour. when people really mean business or whatever object that is, you will not have time to lift your hand up. It's too late if you have bad form. So the stick's got to be up, the weapon's got to be up, the pencil or whatever object you're training with has got to be up. And then you have to have your left hand up. So stop playing around. You hit me. Okay? All right. So we're going to make sure we have our 12 basic angles. Now, 12 angles is a lot for people. So today, the most important part is that you learn the first 5 angles of attack, which is almost half. So angle 1 is this forehand diagonal. Angle 2 is this backhand diagonal. Just pausing and working on those 2 angles, if we keep doing angle 1, angle 2, angle 1, angle 2, angle 1, angle 2, that makes the X. Step back just a little bit, put your right side in front, okay? And gently and slowly. So one drill that we'll do, make sure they're diagonals, good. One drill that we'll do is the X. This is the X. If you have a partner and you have something that you can actually bang together without breaking it, you can do that drill time. But if you don't have a partner, a lot of you look like you're solo, that's fine. You can just do this in the air, okay? Now, I'm not trying to be rude, but I know I'm facing you. If you look at it over my shoulder, this is angle 1, this is angle 2. This is angle 1, this is angle 2. We have 2 sides to our body. This side is called the open side or the forehand side. This side is called the closed side or the backhand side. So angle 1, we're starting open and it's a forehand angle and we're finishing angle 1 closed. Angle 2 is a backhand angle and we're finishing open. Okay, so angle 1, forehand diagonal. Angle 2, backhand diagonal. Angle 3, forehand horizontal. Angle 4, backhand horizontal. Angle 5 is a thrust to the belly, but when you do that thrust, I want you, stay over here, I want you to flex your forearm like you're showing off how buff your forearm is. That's going to give that thrust a little bit more power, okay? So that everybody understands what we're doing, Katana's going to stand here like this, called scarecrow. I'm going to touch, not hit her. So everybody watch. No, just hands down. No, and I didn't ask you to drop your stick. Okay, all right. Just follow instructions, please. Hands down, scarecrow, scarecrow.
That's the scarecrow.
No, just stay there. All right, so hold this. Good. Angle 1, everybody, goes from collarbone to the hip. Angle 2 goes from collarbone to the hip. Angle 3 goes across the stomach. Angle 4 goes across the stomach. And angle 5 goes to the navel or the belly button area. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's always got to be that particular angle of attack or it's wrong. That way we have a common language to learn curriculum, to learn material from. So angle 1, if you're doing it properly, always has to be this forehand diagonal. Angle 2 always has to be this backhand diagonal. 3 has to be a forehand horizontal. 4 has to be a backhand horizontal. And 5 has to be this palm up, kind of flexed out thrust to the midsection. Okay, Katana's going to change sides. You're still going to scarecrow. Just so everybody can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And the name of this numbering system that you've now learned the first 5 angles from is called Eskrima 1. Okay, so super quick. My main instructor is this gentleman here in the poster. His name is Guru Dan Inosanto. He's widely considered the father of Filipino martial arts on the West Coast. He's still based in California. Eskrima 1 is the first numbering system that he used to ever teach at his first school. So it's kind of traditional. That's why I really like teaching it to people. One other quick thing, and this is not nice, but you should learn this. The collarbones or the clavicle, and this is really good for the adults that might be watching. These are ideal self-defense targets because they break with a very minimal amount of pressure. That medically, there is not an emergency. Nobody's going to pass away from a broken clavicle, like a clavicle that got broken with a blunt impact weapon. But I'm told, because I've never had mine broken, knock on wood, that it causes almost debilitating pain. Like, no matter how big and buff and young somebody is, on the ground crying for mommy type pain. And all that person needs to do is see a medical professional and get their arm put in a splint, and that will eventually heal. So it's a very humane target instead of like hitting somebody in the head. Because, you know, if you hit somebody in the head, you could knock them unconscious. They hit the ground, they can't break their fall. And, you know, maybe a fight that wasn't all that dangerous, all of a sudden you don't know how much damage they're going to sustain. Versus somebody really trying to hit you, boom, and you just break their clavicle. And I mean, it hurts so much that 99.9% of people they're gonna be done fighting, but you know that it's gonna be non-fatal. So it's it really is like the world's greatest self-defense target when we have some kind of an object in our hand. All right, anyways, let's finish this. Face the camera. So everybody go with me. Let's learn the rest of the angles, and then let's learn the backhand series. 1, everybody make the angle 1. 2, everybody make the angle 2. 3, everybody make the forehand horizontal. 4, 5, and freeze. Okay, 6, palm outward, thrust to the chest. Good. 7, this arcs around to the other side, thrust the other side of the chest. Okay. 7 to 8, don't get ahead. 7 to 8 is the hardest for most people. Without opening your hand, flip this like you were hitting the person in their right temple. So you had 7 here, flip and hit them in, and let that stick go low. See how I'm allowing it? I'm not stopping it up here. I'm letting it go low because that sets up for angle 9. So this is 7, this is 8. 9 is a rising diagonal to the knees, forehand. 10 is a backhand rising diagonal to the knees. Flip the stick over, hit them in their other temple, 11. Bring it down to your right side as preparation. Thrust all the way up, end on your left shoulder. This is my left shoulder. This is my right shoulder. If I end 12 on my right shoulder, that is incorrect. Does everybody see how open I am? Versus if I move over just a little bit. If I end on my left shoulder, see I'm nice and protected and I can easily come back into some kind of counterattack. Okay, so come back. All right, I just didn't want to hit you with that 12, okay? So let's all do all the angles again together, and here we go. Ready? Nice and slow. We'll do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your left hand up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, bring it down, 12, okay? Now, that's a lot. 12 angles is a lot. So as long as everybody at home for today, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I'm a happy instructor. Those are really gonna be the most important angles. And that's not too hard to memorize, right? You make 2 diagonals, 2 horizontals, and then you thrust. So it's really, really simple. So let's look at, have Katana Scarecrow. And stay there. Okay, so you already know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6 usually goes palm out. We hit the chest or maybe the deltoid area. 7 is the opposite side of the body, the same thing. Okay, now everybody watch. And I'm going to touch you, not get you, so don't worry. Without opening my hand from 7, boom. That's how I go to 8, is I just flip that. And that went for the temple. And that's her right temple is the target. And it's a downward diagonal. I allow that to go low. I'm going to change the angle so you can see this. Okay? 9 rises up and hits her in her left knee. 10 rises up and hits her in her right knee. And I go through. And I know that's exiting the shot. You just got to stay there, okay? But I'm trying to show you. So now that you've seen the perspective, the way that 10, go back to Scarecrow, the way that 10 and 11 go together, 10 hits, and then you just flip that over and hit 11, which is her left temple. So 10 to the knee, 11 to the temple. Bring this down, thrust up 12. And again, end on your left shoulder, not your right shoulder. Your right shoulder's too much exposure. Okay? So look at it one more time, and then we're going to learn. I think we'll have time probably for 1 or 2 more things. Okay? So everybody do the angles with me in the air while I Scarecrow it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, pick up your stick. We're gonna do this one time. Again, I'm not trying to be rude by giving you my back, but it's hard sometimes with me facing you. If we face away from the camera, you can see the exact angles that we're making and follow along. So let's everybody do it one more time. Nice and slowly, everybody together. Okay, weapons at the ready, left hand up. Here we go. Make the angle 1. Make the angle 2. The 3. The 4. The 5. Thrust up to the belly. 6, you're out here. 7, you're on this side of your body. 8. 9, 10, 11, bring it down, 12. And this is the perfect perspective to show you. This is my left shoulder. This is where I want to be. I don't want to be here. I want to be here. Okay? So that's called a Screamer 1. Now, let's learn how to fight that. So I want everybody to take your weapon. I want you to put your weapon so that it touches your object, whatever you're training with. I want it so that you're touching your left tricep. Your tricep is this right here, this part of your arm. This is your tricep. Your left hand goes on your right forearm. This is the position. And then relax so that your elbows are in, so that you don't look like this. Okay, so I'm here. All right. What you want to play with from here is hitting and coming back. Hitting, what's that?
Retreat.
Yes, so it's called a hit and retract, like that. So the whole time we've mostly been going through. Now, hit and bring it back, okay? And I'm going to show you an exercise you're going to play along with Katana, all right? So take that position and face me. Take that position, backhand position. Okay, so everybody in the class, everybody at home, when I say go, your goal is to flick that out there as quickly as possible and bring it back. So Katana's going to do that only when I say go. We're all doing it together. When I say go, she's going to hit my stick. Go. Go. Try not to blink. Okay. Go. Go. And go. Oh, good, good. That's cool. Okay. Very nice job. So now, everybody, what you would be doing, this is going to be hard, but I have a good way to train this if you are by yourself today. So take that position. So now we use that for what we call the backhand series. When I give an angle 1, you're going to do it gently because I don't want to put the arm on. You're going to hit my hand. Angle 2, a little harder than that. She hits my hand. Angle 3, hit my hand. Angle 4, and you're fine. Angle 5. That's, everybody sees why we're using the soft sticks. Okay? So all she's doing is that, what you were just working on, but changing the elevation depending on what angle, right? So let's change sides. So everybody watch. This looks confusing. This looks like she's doing lots of stuff. She's not. All she's doing is that backhand, right? And she's changing depending on what elevation, what height my angle of attack is at. So she, ready? Rightly. She backhands my 1, my 2, aim for my hand, 3, my 4, and my 5. One more time, my 1, my 2, my 3, my 4, try not to lean on one foot, and 5. Good, okay? So here's what I want all of you to do. Make sure you can see the screen. This isn't as good as being in a live class with each other. Get out of the frame for 1 second. Sorry, I'll call you back in a minute. Okay. What I want you to do though is I want everybody in this position, all of you in this backhand position. You stay here. And what I'm going to do, so everybody stay here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly give you the angles in towards the camera. And I want you to imagine as I try to hit you that you're doing that power backhand on my hand or my arm, like Katana was doing. Is everybody ready? Everybody take this backhand position towards the camera or towards whatever screen you're watching this on. And get your right side in front, okay? So everybody ready? Hit my angle 1. So visualize you would hit my hand with that backhand. You're using the backhand. And that's it. And I'm giving the angle. So you hit my angle 1. Ah. You hit my angle 2. Ooh. You hit my angle 3. You hit the angle 4. And you hit the angle 5. That's it. Again, 1, hit my hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to go beyond. Hit my angle 6, even though it's awkward. 6, boom, hit my hand. And don't change a thing. Good job. Some of you are really innovative. 7, hit my hand, backhand. 8, hit my angle 8 as it goes through. Okay, lower your angle of attack and backhand my 9. Boom, hit my hand. Backhand my 10. Backhand my 11. And then backhand my 12. Ah, and you hit my hand. Okay, so that's the backhand series. That's how we counter. And then I think we have time for one final thing. Everybody in the backhand position, the first variable you backhand, you make the X in the air. Now, of course, you would hit my hand and hit maybe my head or my clavicles, right? With the X. Now, I want to point one thing out. And again, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to turn my back to you so that you're seeing it from my perspective. When you do the X, come back to this position. Give an angle 2 and give an angle 1. The most common mistake, people backhand, they open. And then they go angle 1 and angle 2, but now you're open, so you're in the wrong position. So hit and retract, angle 2, angle 1. Hit the hand, angle 2, angle 1. Hit the hand, angle 2, angle 1. So the X becomes the first follow-up. So Katana's going to come in. She's going to demo that, okay? So close up. Okay, change your lead. Do the X nice and slowly because we have so little space. Take one teeny step back. That's it. Keep your right hands. Watch that. Focus. Okay. So she backhands my angle 1. She brings it back. Angle 2, angle 1. Angle 2, angle 1. Good. And she would, of course, she'd be hitting me in the head or hitting me in the clavicles. But we're not going to do that right now. Backhand my 2. Make the X again. Nice job. 3. Make the X. Good job. 4. Make the X. And 5. Make the X. One more time. Everybody follow along. So everybody at home, backhand, bring it back, angle 2, angle 1. Visualize you'd be, so if I'm attacking you with one of those angles, you'd be hitting my hand the way that we all just trained, and then making the X as your follow-up. Good, I see some of your X's. Everybody looks really good. Okay, Katana, do it one more time. Actually, do it from the other side. This way everybody can see it on both sides, okay? So, doesn't matter what angle. I could feed any angle. She's going to backhand destroy it. Make the X. Any angle. She's going to backhand destroy it. Any angle. Backhand destroy it. Any angle. Backhand destroy and make the X. That's it. So let's do one more set, and then we'll think about finishing up class here. This time I'll feed you 1 through 5. Destroy the 1. Make the X. Destroy the 2, make the X. Destroy the 3, make the X. Destroy the 4, everybody follow along, make the X. Destroy the 5, make the X. Very nice. All right. We're just about out of time. I do want to stick to a schedule. I'm going to share this with all of you super quickly. There is a written curriculum, like there's actually a roadmap getting from youth yellow belt all the way to youth black belt. There's a written curriculum. What I haven't put together for my kids program yet is an online portal. So for most of my adult curriculum, all of the requirements are recorded in separate study videos, and then people from all across the world send me in video tests, and they earn rank from all across the world. I will continue doing these classes at this time, Mondays and Wednesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern time, New York City time, and then you all adjust based on your time zone. These classes are free. They will stay free. There is no charge for these classes, and I will be uploading them on YouTube to try to grow my YouTube channel. So you can always go back and watch them. I need a little bit of time to get the study videos made, and then if people would like to have access to that, there is a very, 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 very small charge, but we can talk about that when the videos are done. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm selling you anything, though. If you want to just keep taking the free classes on Mondays and Wednesdays, that is totally cool. But later on, if anybody wants to join in the portal, and then you can record when you feel like you're ready, you can record your exam at home and earn your rank from me at a distance while we're all stuck at home. So if that's something you want to do, give me until about next week to get some of the study materials done, and then we can talk about joining. But again, these classes, my plan is just to offer them Mondays and Wednesdays. The program is called KidPersist because our goal is to help our young people learn how to finish what they start. And the vehicle for that is martial arts, and martial arts from all across the world. Okay, so same bat time, same bat channel on Wednesday, and I will go in and check the meeting for everybody who came in, and then I kicked you out because that problem at the beginning was my fault, and I'm sorry about that. It was something in the meeting settings. I'll make sure that that doesn't happen. But let's everybody check out. Right hand fist, left hand over your heart. I'm sorry, left hand over your fist. I'm thinking of the next one. That's Chinese. Right hand fist goes to your third eye. Left hand goes over your heart. This is Filipino. Remember, not your stomach, your heart. Thai is the easy one. We just come up to the Y position. We're right here. Going from Thai to Indonesian gives most people the most difficulty. Your left hand makes a table for your right hand. This is abbreviated Indonesian. Drop that left hand, make a right fist, tap your chest, go palm down to your side. French and Dog Brothers, and then Japanese, okay? Thank you very much. I'm gonna end the recording for this